The name for me is not easy to say. But he has said to me, everybody calls him Baba. And it basically stands for be aware, be yourself, be awake. Quite an interesting kind of attitude to have towards a name. I tried to do a bit of research. There's so much. There's hundreds of pages on this individual. It looks like he started way back in the 80s as a very talented young guy thinking about other people, helping street kids in Calcutta with food banks, medical aid. Then he moved on to all sorts of projects, including things like small loans for impoverished women to get them out of their situation. It sounds like to me it's a person that doesn't want to just give handouts. He's a kind of a person that wants to enable people to enable themselves. So he's trying to give people a way to deal with this life that's out there, which I think appeals to most of us. If we think of the world out there as one big rat race, even during the university, it's always challenges. Always got these benchmarks to reach. Everything from outside is a bit of a hassle. A lot of us are collecting things behind our masks. This mindfulness attribute that we're going to be hearing about today, I'm sure most of you know about it, but it's one way to deal with this rat race that we have. It's all about the inner peace, that understanding that you gain through mindfulness to be able to deal with that outside world. Once you know about it, once you use it, it's quite an effective tool. But it's up to you to decide how and where to use it. Now, of course, I'm not going to talk much about that. I'm going to hand you over to our esteemed guest. He's been traveling all over the world, speaking to many, many different types of cultures, different types of folks. He's written books. He's got a business of his own. So we're very, very honored to have him here today, and we really appreciate you coming around. Thank you very much. So I'll introduce you to Mr. Baba, and let's hear what he says. I think just start when the IT guys come, you walk up, okay? Enjoy.
Very good morning to all of you.
Morning.
Maybe I was expecting a little bigger echo from this auditorium. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it true? Is it true that this morning is good? Just imagine that you are standing on a cliff and there's a huge valley in front of you. And you're standing there in utter awe. And then you just, from your heart, you say, good morning to the entire space in front of you. Do you think there's going to be hushed silence? No. Nature reciprocates. The entire universe is continually reciprocating in every level of consciousness. When you say good morning to the universe affirms it. And how the affirmation comes? It doesn't say one time, good morning. No. Don't you think that keeps on echoing, repeating? Even it repeats at a time when our ears cannot hear, but still the ripples are on. Do you agree with me? What do you think is this particular thing that I'm trying to share with you has to do with our life? We wake up in the morning, early hours of the morning, and then what happens is our mind immediately gets into the rut of repetitiveness. All that we have been doing and doing and doing and doing, and particularly with those intense thoughts with which we went into bed and went into sleep, we wake up with the same thought, last in, first out. And where we ended last evening and night, that's the beginning of the journey for today. As if we are only repeating what has been done yesterday. What is the freshness of the morning then? What is the newness of the morning? Is this morning yesterday morning that you are going to repeat today? That you are going to carry forward everything from yesterday and push it on today? And you wake up and say, oh my God, that Black Monday? No. Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday, these are concepts of minds. It's a day. It's a day, that means it's an opportunity. Pure opportunity for each one of us to prove one thing. Absolutely, truly, that is, things can be done better. And this is a pure management principle. Things can be done better. But things can be done better provided we have deep into our inner mind that conviction that things can be done better, provided we take our mind too much out of the past and also the projections of the future and bring our mind to that moment of stillness, of awareness, in order to allow the mind to really bring that inner, innate, pure potential to manifest. It's all inside of us. The entire, I just remember a wonderful statement by Eric Smith, the chairman of Google. And he made a stunning statement in one of the tech conferences in US. He said, since the dawn of civilization to 2002, all the quantum of information and data that was generated is equal to 2 days of data generated in today's world. Imagine the amount of thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking we have all been doing all over the world and feeling the cyberspace all over with trillions of sites opening with the wink of your eyes, informations in tons. Are we thinking too much? And thinking for what? To make this world a little better? To make our lives a little better? To be a little happier? To be a little more comfortable? To have more conveniences? To make life easier? To be healthier? To see a world where inequalities are not so huge, wide, but to see a world where people come closer to each other with love, compassion, sympathy, empathy. Do you have that kind of world today? It's far from reality. The only problem is that all our focus has been outside of us. We have been trying to fix the outside too much through our thinking, trying to do things all in the external world to make the external world more comfortable and easier for us. In a few touches, we can reach out to the farthest corners of the world in no time through our communicating gadgets. Imagine how distant we have become with two persons living in a house as friends or husband and wife or children or anything from such a lot of distance. I think all this I'm trying to share with you for a purpose. Because in a university, you basically all are continually working with your intellect.